What's up, kiddies? It is Matt here for Matt's movie review. Just a quick update on the channel. Everything that I had uploaded for the Stallone portion of the channel got deleted. Every freaking bit of it. So that sucks. Long and short of it, I'm gonna just redo the reviews, and it'll be fine. It'll be fun, you know. I kind of wanted to redo some of them anyway. Today, on that note, we're going to be going back to a Stallone movie that came out last year, 2010, and of course, we are talking about The Expendables. So basically, this is a movie review, a movie shout-out, basically just an endorsement for this movie. I mean, this movie kicks ass. This is a kick-ass movie, okay? This is, a lot of people, you know, that like action movies and like Stallone said, you know, The Expendables was the best movie of 2010. I think it's like the best movie I've seen in the last 2 or 3 years. I love this movie. This movie is a kick-ass movie. It's a kick-ass movie. See, look, I wore my tap-out hat because this movie just is so kick-ass. I felt I needed to wear like a tough guy hat because this is a tough guy movie. You have it on Blu-ray, and it's a 3-disc version. You get the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy. So yeah, so it'll be a Blu-ray review too, kind of what I thought about that. So let's go ahead and talk about the cast. You have Sylvester Stallone, obviously, right? He wrote the screenplay, and he directed the movie and starred in the movie. Amazing. I mean, is there anything Stallone can't do at this point? I don't know. He's in such good shape in this movie. It's unbelievable. You got Jason Statham. You got Jet Li. Dolph Lundgren. Randy Couture. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Terry Crews. Mickey Rourke. Bruce Willis. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, Eric Roberts, who's amazing. So yeah. I mean, you got Sylvester Stallone, the greatest action star ever. You got Jason Statham, who is a great action star in his own right. Jet Li, one of the greatest martial arts action stars ever. Dolph Lundgren, one of the best action stars of all time. Randy Couture, former UFC light heavyweight and heavyweight champion, one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time, Randy Couture. The guy is freaking amazing. I think he won the heavyweight title when he was, I think he was like 44 years old. He was either 43 or 44 years old when he won the championship back. I mean, and you get to see him in this movie. His acting is a little, you know, he needs to work on his acting, but it's early in his movie career. And then Mickey Rourke is really cool in this movie. He kind of plays like the go-between as far as getting the Expendables the job. And he plays Mr. Church is his name. And there's a really, really good scene with him and Sly. And he goes through this kind of a touching story and actually wells up and cries a little bit. It's a really powerful scene. Probably the best acting in the entire movie. When this movie came out, you know, the critics were like, it's going to be, it's cheesy action, the acting is horrible, you know, it's, you know, and I'm just like, yes, 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 yes. That's what I wanted from this movie. I wanted this to be a tremendous action movie. Everybody wanted Sly to get back to the days of Cobra and Demolition Man and some of those movies that, you know, made him who he is. And that's exactly what he did in this movie. It was everything he wanted Stallone to be. I mean, to see Dolph Lundgren and Sly on the same screen, there's a really sweet scene, obviously. One of my favorite scenes is when Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Sylvester Stallone are in a church all together, and they have some funny dialogue in there, and it's just great. I mean, one of the greatest lines in this movie is Bruce Willis says to Sly as Arnold's walking away, "What's his problem?" You know? And Sly's like, "He wants to be president." And Arnold turns around and looks at him like, yeah, I do want to be president, but I wasn't born here, damn it. And he walks out of the church. It's funny. That's another kick-ass scene in this movie. The fight between Jet Li and Dolph Lundgren that happened in this movie is another one of those kick-ass moments. I know I've said kick-ass a lot. I should probably go back and count how many times I said kick-ass. And then at the end, I'll have like a kick-ass counter, like, I said it 50 times or something. Jason Statham's awesome. He beats up this dude who roughs up his girlfriend. Stone Cold has a really awesome fight with Sly and then with Randy Couture. The one with Sly does, the majority of his stunts. Actually, either fractured a vertebrae in his neck or he chipped a bone in his neck. Some of the bone in his neck. The scene in the movie where he gets thrown against the wall. That's real. That's another thing about this movie. The majority of it is practical effects, real stunts. One of the scenes, Jason Statham's in this giant plane, and he's coming down and shooting everybody on this dock. That was real. Jason Statham was outside of a real airplane. It's kick-ass from start to finish. Every single bit of it is great. Terry Crews is really good in it. Terry Crews is really funny. I mean, this dude, his arms as big as my head. It's just huge. I like the other fight between Stone Cold and Randy Couture. That was an awesome fight too. And the part where Stone Cold gets set on fire and burns is awesome. Eric Roberts is a tremendous bad guy in this movie. I like Eric Roberts. I think he's a really good actor, and he never really gets a lot of credit for some reason. So he was in it. I don't know if I'm missing anybody or not. David Zayas, I think, is who I'm missing, who played the bad guy over in Where They Went. He was in South America. He plays the dictator of South America. He's a really good actor, too. This movie from start to finish, kick-ass. Kick-ass. I don't mean to keep saying that, but that's how this movie is. On Blu-ray, it looks absolutely amazing. Is there a cooler cover for a case of a movie either? No. Like I said, it's got the Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy. I don't really care about the digital copy. I really don't care about the DVD either. I think I gave the DVD to my dad, because he hasn't upgraded to high def yet. DTS HD sound, which is the clearest, best sound you can get. It is so loud, shakes the house, and it's loud. Like, you turn on, it's ear piercing. It sounds so good. It sounds like you're right there. It looks phenomenal. Obviously, a brand new movie. It should look good. The special features are amazing. A lot of time on Blu-ray, you don't get cool special features. Sweet, awesome, kick-ass special features. Everything about this is kick-ass. The special features, you got the Ultimate Recon mode. It's a bonus view system, which is really sweet. You got audio commentary with Sly, which is always good. You got Inferno, the making of the Expendables. I love it when they put the making of on these. From the Ashes, post-production and release documentary on kind of people's reactions on it and stuff like that. You got deleted scenes, gag reel, marketing archive, Comic-Con 2010 panel. There's so many special features on here. It's insane. Oh, I forgot to talk about the chick in this movie. Giselle Itia? Or IT? I don't know how to spell her name. Either way, she's hot. Kind of a love interest for Sly in the movie. Kind of, sort of, yeah. There's a part actually in the movie where she gets waterboarded. I'm serious, it's pretty nuts. I went and saw it with my brothers and my dad, and it was just a kind of a fun guy outing. And that's what this movie was for, man. It was for guys everywhere. And of course, everybody knows about the Expendables Part 2. And that's going to be coming out, I think, 2012. They're talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme. They're talking about maybe Steven Seagal. There's a couple different people that I really would like to see Jean-Claude in it. I think everybody would. Now we're dragging on and on and on and on. This movie kicks so much ass, and this is the ultimate guy movie. I don't know what else to say about it. Sly's the best. Everybody in it is great. The explosions, the gunfights, there's some funny lines in the movie. There's a really funny line. I gotta say this before I go. I know I'm dragging this on and on. But there's a really funny line from Dolph in this movie. Dolph's a little out of it in this movie. He's losing his mind. He's a drug addict. There's a part where they have all their guns trained on these the bad guys, pirates, whatever they are. And Lundgren goes, "Warning shot!" And Sly's like, "No!" And he shoots his grenade launcher, I think is what it was. And he blows the guy completely in half, and his body just goes, his body goes flying behind him. And his line is a little low. And it's just great, man. There's moments like that. And you're like, yes, yes. And there's some funny dialogue in there. And like I said, everybody's great in it. The cameos with Willis and Arnold. And hopefully they're going to be back in a little bit bigger roles in the next movie. That's the hope. The Expendables on Blu-ray. If you have a Blu-ray player, don't buy this on DVD. In fact, don't buy anything on DVD anymore. Buy it on Blu-ray. It always looks and sounds better. This movie was made for Blu-ray, so get this movie on Blu-ray. I give this movie a 10 out of 10. If there was like an 11, I would give it an 11. This is a kick-ass movie. How many times did we say kick-ass? Let's find out. All right, guys. Well, that's about it. This is my first redoing of a Stallone movie. I'm going to do all the other ones, obviously, again. I hope you guys like the review of The Expendables. Make sure you support movies like this because they're few and far between these days. Later.